Well, so proud, man. If people was watching the 2023 version of Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade, the first group to touch the doggone street and leading the parade was the Marching Maroon White from Alabama A&M University, and the band director, a good friend of mine, is calling in right now. He is Carlton Wright at Alabama A&M University. Carlton, good morning. How you doing, my friend?
Good morning.
How you guys doing?
Doing great.
Man,
How are you?
Man, first of all, Carlton, you made every alum. Actually, you made all HBCUs.
Yes. Congratulations.
Black people in general just made us so proud, man, in terms of just how you and the band perform. And I just want to get into it right now. How does this whole process play out in terms of how you got the opportunity to have A&M be the leading band in the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade?
Well, first of all, I want to thank you, Errol, for inviting me to come on to the show this morning.
Mm-hmm.
And, guys, Errol and I go back to the 80s at Alabama A&M.
That's right.
Wow.
We were both students. Errol was a Hall of Fame football player at A&M, wide receiver. I mean, just thrilling to watch.
Thank you,
play.
man.
So,
Thank you so much.
Sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Those days will never be forgotten.
Thank you, Carlton.
But,
nice.
Yes, sir. But actually, it was 2021 Thanksgiving Day, and I always watched the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade, and that year was no different. I went to graduate school at Carlton University in Virginia, and shout out to them.
HU.
They were in the parade. HU.
That's right.
Old school HIU.
Oh, that's right. Hey, Carlton, you're right. hey, we got a friend on the show. You said make sure you get that right. That's right.
You really did go.
Absolutely. So Hampton was in the parade that year, and also the University of Alabama was in the parade. So, I'm good friends with both band directors and things like that. So I just decided to take out my laptop and go to the Macy's website to see if they had an application, and lo and behold, they did. And right away, I started filling out the application, and it took about, I guess, a little bit over a month to complete everything because it was very, very detailed.
Wow.
They wanted to know the university history, the band history, photographs, videos, letters of recommendations. So I just wanted to take my time and make sure that I had got everything covered in that application before I sent it off. And I had two friends who took their band to the Macy's Parade several times. Mr. Alfred Watkins, who's a retired band director at Nassau High School in Marietta, Georgia, and Mr. Ron Pence, who's the band director retired at Homewood High School in Birmingham.
Yeah.
So I sent the application to those guys and let them vet it, and they said, hey, it's good to go. So, and then, we were selected, and I was proud of that.
That is awesome.
But Carlton, I heard that they contacted you, but with your voicemail or something like that, then they end up calling you after that, something like that. Is that right?
Yeah, actually, I was judging band evaluations at Opelika High School for Alabama Bandmasters Association that particular morning. I think it was like late February.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was mid-February, somewhere in February. Hell, I don't remember. But I missed the call, and then when I went to check the voicemail, it was Wesley Watley, who was with Macy's, and I called him right back, and he just said, hey, are you ready to bring the Marching Maroon White to New York City for the Thanksgiving Day Parade 2023? I'm like, man, dream can come true.
Dreams can come true.
Very
wow.
nice.
Congratulations to the Marching Maroon and White
That's
Band
right.
of
Represent.
Alabama A&M.
Yeah.
And we are talking to band director Carlton Wright. Congratulations again. So we know that a lot of preparation goes into different events, especially like, we hear about homecoming and all the prep that you have to do for that. But how was your preparation process to appear in the 97th annual Macy's Thanksgiving Parade? And the caveat to that question, how do you choose the playlist?
Well, first things first, we knew that Macy's was going to be 16 months out from the time that we got the invitation. Mm-hmm. So we wanted to concentrate on the things that were in front of us, like football season, concerts, and, other obligations that we had. So we didn't want to overlook everything and just concentrate on Macy's. But as we got closer to this year, and this time of the year, we started working on the program. Probably this summer, we started looking at different options as far as the music that we would choose. And initially, we wanted to do something with Ruben Studdard. We wanted to perform with him.
Alabama A&M.
Macy said, another A&M grad, illustrious grad. But Macy's officials were saying that it would be difficult to match up the microphones and the band sound simultaneously. That would, create a nightmare for NBC cameras and microphones and things like that. So we had to scratch that idea. So we went back and started looking at some videos from other bands, looking at formations and music and things like that. So we wanted to do something different. Other HBCU bands had gone before, but we wanted to do pretty much a snippet of our halftime shows, if you will, and just made it a complete dance routine. So we only had 75 seconds from the start to finish to get everything in. So it was a lot of work.
Wow. 75 seconds.
1 minute and 15 seconds.
Wow.
So we just kept grinding and grinding until we got it right at about 1 minute and 5 seconds. So we were in good time at that point. That's the flow that we went with.
Wow.
Awesome.
Wow. Carlton, I mean, just listening to you talk about that experience and preparation and what goes into it. Here, one of the questions I had, just thinking about it now, just hearing you talk about the preparation and what you guys had to do, how do you think the young people absorbed the opportunity? What were some of their comments about the opportunity? How did they feel about it?
Well, going back to the initial announcement, which was April 19th, 2022, they were in shock. They were happy, but it was still so far away from last week. It really didn't sink in. But as we started fundraising, which was a monumental task, we had to raise $500,000 to get there. And the kids, once they started raising funds and they saw the meter going up and up as we reached our goals, they started becoming more excited. But the thing about it, Errol, is when we that final weekend getting ready for it, I mean, it was just like Christmas to the kids. They were all over the place, just buzzing. I mean, I didn't have to tell them to be on time for practice or anything like that. So, they were just really excited.
Wow.
And the day before, and Errol, you know how the Hill is now.
Yes.
Going up Buchanan Hill to the President's house.
Oh, my goodness.
We would practice marching from the band room parking lot all the way up the hill to the President's house, and that's But getting back to the excitement of them, they were really charged that day. But I was on bus one, and when we finally got to the city, I had the bus driver to let me Bluetooth with him, and I turned on Jay-Z and Alicia Keys' State of Mind. And the whole bus was rocking, man. It was just really.
Oh, man.
Yes.
That's good. We're talking band director Carlton Wright of Marching Maroon White, Alabama A&M University. My question: when did you find out? But you found out that you guys were invited, but did you know at that time you were going to lead the parade?
I had no idea. we had no idea until probably like 2 weeks before. They sent the lineup and said, "Okay, you guys will be the number one band and lead off the parade."
Right.
So that was an honor in itself.
Oh man! So I asked you this, I think earlier when I talked to you earlier this week. Yeah, Soul Train as part of the song that you kind of essed with. Why did you pick that song?
Well, that was an easy pick, Errol. We did a drill to Soul Train at the Magic City Classic, and we needed something to come off with. And I'm like, okay, well, what better song would there be to end our performance with Soul Train? Because we are in HBCU, we're full of soul. So
Nice.
Go back to the 70s and make New York understand where we're from.
Hey, Carlton, let me say this, though. And for all alum, I mean, A&M has done a lot of things, but this is the biggest thing I think we've done from a branding perspective since I've been involved in schools over 40-some years. And I want to thank you for your leadership, man. We're so proud to have you at that school and leading these kids, man. You made us so proud, my friend. Thank you again. And we just appreciate all the work you've done down there, man. This was a big deal. So we thank you for that.
Well, I thank you, Aaron. I thank the alumni nation of Alabama A&M University. I thank our students, our administration, everybody that chipped in, whether it was fundraising or just sending hand warmers or water, food, whatever the case is.
Yes.
Everybody came out and supported us in a big way. So I thank everybody for that.
Appreciate you.
That's awesome. Great work.
As well.
Yeah.
Appreciate
exactly, man. Appreciate you, man. Have a good holiday season, my friend. I'll see you when I come down again. Take care.
All right. Happy holidays, everybody.
Happy holidays to you. You don't think about that, like the hand warmers, other things that